Today we're going to talk about the 3 types of salespeople that you're going to be leading in your organization. It's very important to identify who these 3 salespeople are and putting them in the right avenue to create success. My name is Michael Barayev. I built a team of over 150 plus sales guys in less than 3.5 years. And today we're going to talk about the 3 types of salespeople. Okay? So, the number 1 type of salesperson. Okay, well, actually, before we get into the topics of the types of salespeople, I want you to understand that if you recruit somebody that is not a good fit for bucket number 1 or bucket number 2, and you put them in the wrong bucket, you're going to say to yourself, oh my God, this is the wrong person. He sucks as a salesperson. He's not good, blah, 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 blah. And at the end of the day, it's not that person's fault or that salesperson's fault. It's your fault as the leader. As you guys know, I take full responsibility for everything in our culture. Everything is your fault, right? You take full responsibility. So you got to look at it from the angle of, okay, if I recruit somebody and their skill set is in finding new customers, they're lead generating, right? They're good at hunting, okay, we call them hunters. Why would I put them as a relationship builder? Like, why would you do that? It's just not a good fit for them, right? So there's 3 types of buckets. You got lead generators, you got closers, and you got relationship builders, okay? There's 3 different types of people. For example, there's some people out there that just love generating leads. They love hunting. Those are the kind of guys that want to go out there and find food. They love to just go, take the spear and go, okay? That's what they love to do. So you got to learn how to put them in the right vehicle, in the right spot in your business, right? And there's 3 types of, customers they can bring to you. They can bring you hot customers that are ready to rock and roll, ready to sign up right now. They can bring you warm customers. They're kind of like ready. They're on the fence. They're interested in your product. They're interested in your service. They're just not there yet. Okay, where it requires a little bit of some skill from a closer to close them. And then you have cold leads, okay, where you have a bunch of people that have no idea that you're calling them. They just may have, filled out some survey in a restaurant, filled out something, whatever, right? Maybe online form, whatever. But those are cold leads, okay? So a lead generator, all their job is to do is to find and hunt for leads. Their job is not to close customers. Their job is not to take these long-winded conversations. No, it's to get in and get out. Get the name, get the number, get the contact information, and pass it to the next person who is a closer. Okay? So what a closer does, obviously, is they close deals. But there's different types of closers. You got to understand that, right? Just like there's different type of lead generators, there's lead generators that love to deal with cold leads. They don't want to deal with all the relationship and talking. They just want to get the name and number from all these forms, and that's all they want to do. And there's companies that do that, right? There's lead generators that just want to talk to people and they want to filter and they want to get a higher commission because they're bringing you a hot customer. So you got to identify, what are they trying to do? What are they really good at? Same thing with closers. There's different types of closers. There's closers that close on the same day. Okay? Whether it's high ticket or low ticket. There's some people that just want to close right there and then. Like, for example, me personally, if you were to ask Michael, where are you at? I'm the same day kind of guy. But it's just my personality. I don't like that, follow-up junkie, which I'll get to in a second. I don't like the few touches. I hate doing that follow-up stuff. I'm good at it, but I don't like to do that. I don't enjoy it. Like, for example, selling a $200 item could be a same day, right? Selling a $200 a month payment could be a same day. Selling a car could be a few touches, right? Selling a car could be a few touches. Selling a home could be a few touches, right? You got to talk to them for a couple of days, couple of weeks, keep following up till they say, yes, I want to buy the car, right? And then you have follow-up junkies who just love to follow up for like 6 months. I'm talking about they're trying to sell business to business. They're trying to close a big deal. They just love that kind of stuff. Like, to them, there's a guy that I know, right? He literally sells 1 customer a year. But he makes a lot of money on that 1 customer. He just needs 1 customer, right? There's people that sell jets. Those are follow-up junkies, right? So you got to identify what type of closer do you have on your team and what kind of closer do you actually want, right? In the beginning, you may want to have a bunch of same days running around closing deals for you. But then eventually you want to build a few touch sales team. You want to build a follow-up junkie sales team, right? It depends on what you're trying to accomplish. And it's very important to identify people's skill sets to figure out what they're good at. I have a friend of mine. He's really good at real estate. Like, he's just really good. He loves to network, build relationships, all that kind of stuff. He did really good at the same days, but his talent is in the follow-up junkie. That's his talent. He just networks very well, and he's okay with following up, and keep following up to get the right answer, to get the right customer, right? So you got to understand that. Next, you have the relationship builders, okay? Bringing your own book of business. Book of business, right? These are people that they don't like to close the deals. Meaning they don't like to do same days. They don't like to do few touches and follow-ups. They just want to upsell customers. They want to deal with customers that already have been sold. And they just want to follow up with them and upsell them, right? So for example, let's say you're selling cars, right? And you have a guy that closes them on the same day, few touch, whatever. They bring them in. 2 months later, you're selling them the warranties. As an example, you're literally like that sales guy's calling all those existing customers and trying to upsell because it's an easier sale for them. Okay. Then you have the new relationship guys. Okay. These people just love to build relationships. They love to network. Okay. They just want to build a relationship and bring it to the company so the closers can close them, right? But they just love new relationships. They love to go out there and shake people's hands, networking events. Like you say the word networking events, it turns them on. Okay, they love parties. They love events. You say, let's go hang out. Oh, let's go. They love being on boats and cars. They love to do all that stuff, okay? So you got to identify what are they really good at. If someone is not good at building relationships, don't put them in that position, okay? Next is the referral, right? There are some people, I got a friend of mine, man, 80% of his sales comes from all referrals. Like he just doesn't like to deal with new customers. He likes to deal with referrals all the time. And that's what turns him on. That's what's exciting to him. So at the end of the day, when you're building a sales force and you're building a sales team, you have to understand that there's different types of salespeople, right? There's lead generators. There's salespeople, right? They're getting either hot leads, they're getting warm leads, they're getting cold leads. You got closers, which is what most of you guys think you are, right? Or you think you have them. But some of them are just same-day closers. You got few touch closes, and you got follow-up junkie closers, right? Then you got the relationship builders who are, they build a book of business and they actually love to maintain those relationships. And, they don't want to deal with getting new customers. They want to just upsell the customers that exist, that are in the company, right? The existing customers. Then you have the new relationships. They love to network. We call them network junkies. And then you have the referrals who love to work through networks of people and just get a bunch of customers, yada, yada, yada. My question to you is very simple. Do you know what you're looking for? What type of salesperson are you looking for right now? Are you looking for the lead generators? Are you looking for the closers? Are you looking for relationship builders? And what type of person in between that are you looking for? Once you identify this, it's so much easier to build a sales team because you know exactly what you're looking for. Like in our business, what we're looking for is a bunch of lead generators that are doing hot and a bunch of closers that do same days and few touches. That's the sales team that I'm building right now. But eventually, I'm going to have a team that does all this. And then I'm gonna have a team that does all this. And I'm gonna expand, right? But you gotta figure out what that first channel, that first avenue is gonna be for you, and then you go all in. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. A lot of this content, people charge a lot of money for, and we don't expect any dollars. I don't expect nothing from you. The only thing I expect is one thing. Do me a favor and share this with someone. Like this video, comment in the video, subscribe to the channel because it definitely helps us a lot for putting out this content, and it motivates me to go out there and do all this stuff for free for you to become a better sales leader, a better entrepreneur, a better business owner. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to do what I asked you to do. I appreciate you guys once again. I'll see you guys in the next video.